Okay, everyone, let's get this done. We've got 30 questions left to go. 31. Juan has 5 erasers that are each 3/4 inch long. If he placed them in a row, how long would they be? A. 3 3/4 inches. B. 5 1/4 inches. C. 6 1/4 inches. D. 20 inches. On Monday, 4,305 people went to the aquarium. On Tuesday, 2,040 people went. How many people went to the aquarium on Monday and Tuesday combined? A. 6,345 people. B. 6,390 people. C. 6,705 people. D. 63,045 people. 33. Trevor ran 6/10 of a mile on Saturday and 70/100 of a mile on Sunday. How far did Trevor run during the 2 days? A. 13/100 of a mile. B. 76/100 of a mile. C. 1 3/100 miles. D. 1 30/100 miles. 34. Danny has a box of 88 paper clips. He split them equally between 4 of his friends. How many paper clips does each friend receive? A. 111. B. 222. C. 444. D. 3,552. 35. Haley, Jesse, Katrina, and Lexi were eating candy bars. Haley ate 3/10 of her candy bar. Jesse ate 2/5 of her candy bar. Katrina ate 3/4 of her candy bar. Lexi ate a half of her candy bar. Which girl ate the largest part of her candy bar? A. Haley. B. Jesse. C. Katrina. D. Lexi. 36. Ted hit the ball 8 out of 10 times at bat. Which shaded amount is equivalent to the number of times Ted hit the ball? $37. A dime is 10/100 of $1. A nickel is 5/100 of $1. A penny is 1/100 of $1. What fraction of $1 is 3 dimes, 3 nickels, and 5 pennies? A. 1/2. B. 3/8. C. 1/4. D. 1/8. 38. Which correctly compares the hundreds boards below? A. 0.45 is less than 0.55. B. 0.45 is greater than 0.55. C. 0.55 is less than 0.45. D. 0.55 is greater than 0.65. 39. Leah made 8 quilts. She used 175 squares of fabric for each of the first 3 quilts. She used 97 squares of fabric for each of the last 5 quilts. How many squares of fabric did she use? A. 1,424 squares. B. 1,010 squares. C. 770 squares. D. 760 squares. 40. What is the solution to the number sentence below? $41. Caitlin has 19 bags of 27 crayons in each bag. Which expression will show about how many crayons she has? A. 10 times 20. B. 10 times 30. C. 20 times 20. Sorry, let me say that again. C is 20 times 20. D. 20 times 30. 42. When rounded to the nearest thousand, which number is 254,000? A. 252,895. B. 253,459. C. 254,105. D. 254,740. 43. Josh and his 23 teammates want to each provide 68 hours of community service. How many total hours of service will the team provide? A. 1,224, B. 1,444, C. 1,502, D. 1,632. 44. Matthew has 167,854 points on his video game. David has 176,754 points on his video game. Which place value determines who has more points? A. 100,000, B. 10,000, C. thousands, D. hundreds. 45. Mr. Crisp's class collected aluminum cans for a recycling project. The table shows how many cans they collected each day. Day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Number of cans, 321, 246, 222, 183. On which day did they collect about 300 cans? A. Monday, B. Tuesday, C. Wednesday, D. Thursday. 46. Miss Jones is making cookies for her students. She is able to bake 12 cookies at a time. How many batches will she need to make for her 39 students? A. 3, B. 4, C. 27, D. 51. Marco has 102 ounces of pizza dough. He uses 13 ounces of dough to make each pizza. He uses 2 ounces of dough to make each breadstick. How many whole pizzas can Marco make if he makes 6 breadsticks? A. 6, B. 7, C. 12, D. 25. 48. Stacy and Mark bought tickets for the festival rides. Stacy bought 36 tickets, which was 9 times as many tickets as Mark bought. How many tickets did Mark buy? A. 4, B. 5, C. 45, D. 324. Pam wrote the numbers below using a pattern: 4, 8, 6, 10, 8, 12. What rule did she use? Add 4, then add 2. B. Add 4, then subtract 2. C. Subtract 4, then add 2. D. Subtract 2, then subtract 2. 50. Danielle and Lucy collected cans. Danielle found twice as many cans as Lucy. If Lucy found 60 cans, how many did Danielle find? A. 20, B. 30, C. 120, D. 180. And that problem I just read was this one here, so if you need to go back. Ed counted the number of colors on his race cars. He noticed that the number of blue cars was 4 times the number of yellow cars. Color of cars: blue, green, purple, red, yellow. Number of cars: 16, 12, P, 8, Y. What number should Ed put in the chart to represent the number of yellow race cars? Y. A2, B3, C4, D12. 52. Tracy opened her bedroom door 23 degrees. How many more degrees should Tracy open her door to create a right angle? A. 180 degrees, B. 157 degrees, C. 90 degrees, D. 67 degrees. 53. Which describes a shape with 4 congruent sides and 2 obtuse interior angles? A. Rectangle, B. Rhombus, C. Square, D. Trapezoid. 54. Which shapes below contain parallel lines? A. P and R, B. B and S, C. Q and R, D. Q and S. 55. Marcus will choose 2 words to describe this triangle. What words should he choose? A. Equilateral and right, B. Isosceles and right, C. Scalene and right, D. Obtuse and right. 56. Which best describes a rectangle? A quadrilateral with 2 right angles, B. A quadrilateral with 4 right angles, C. A quadrilateral with 1 pair of parallel sides, D. A quadrilateral with 1 pair of perpendicular lines. 57. Which polygon has a line of symmetry? '58. Which figure has more than 10 lines of symmetry? 59. What is the measure of angle PQR? A. 120 degrees, B. 60 degrees, C. 30 degrees, D. 0 degrees. 60. What is the approximate measure of angle WXY shown below? A 40 degrees, B 110 degrees, C 140 degrees, D 170 degrees. And that's the end of the test.